Hi everyone, I'm Anastasia, Self-Care's Community Manager, and this is our second interview with pioneers of Definitize. Definitize benefits patients, doctors, insurers, institutions mutually through 100% community-driven, community-governed ecosystem. And the interest from the community on the start of DCARE mining is incredibly encouraging. That's why we decided to interview some of DCARE early miners and ask them why they decided to join Definitize and become Definitize citizens. Today, I'm happy to welcome one of those early supporters, Christian. Hi, Christian. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Where are you based, Christian?
I'm in the Bay Area in California.
Awesome. Awesome. Christian, please tell us a little about yourself and how did you find your way in the world of crypto?
Mm. So I found out about Bitcoin when it was still under $1, so it was pretty early on. Um, it seemed like a good opportunity to be able to take control of my money as opposed to my previous experiences. And so I jumped in head first.
Very good history. Okay, Christian, my first question is what is your view on Definitize? What about Definitize resonated with you?
Well, I had already been involved in DeFi, and it hasn't been going obviously that long, but I had been involved since the inception, and I think it's the future of money. In other words, decentralized finance is going to destabilize traditional finance simply because it puts the power of your own money in your own hands as opposed to the power being in other hands other than your own. And it is, in fact, your money. So properly, it should probably be under your control as opposed to anyone else's.
Yes, I agree with you, definitely. And let's talk about DCARE mining.
Mhm.
Um, did you think the process of mining DCARE was simple or were there difficulties?
Oh, no, that was very simple. When DeFi first began, you'd have to basically figure things out on your own. There was no one walking you through anything to mine the DCARE tokens. It was very easy. It was a couple of clicks, right? And it was just very simple. DeFi mining in the beginning, you basically had to walk yourself through the steps and go online, try to figure out what everybody else was doing, and see if you could figure it out for yourself. And it was a little bit complex, especially for a non-technical person, which many of us are, despite what we're involved in. And so, no, it was very easy. Um, I was wondering about that myself. I didn't know. I mean, I was pretty sure you guys were going to be able to figure something out that would be simple, but it was very simple, much more simple than I thought. Now we'll see about the future. Obviously, the protocols and the pool mining, and that voting. We'll see how easily that comes, but it seems to me that you guys have worked it out so that it's simple for people to do, and so that's easy for people to do, which
Thank
everyone
you.
appreciates. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for this feedback. We're happy to hear that it was really simple. Okay, and the last but not the least question, why do you think more people should become DCARE token holders and join Definitize?
Well, if you want to have control over one, your money, and two, over the system that runs your healthcare, you'd want to get involved. And I think one of the problems with healthcare has been that people don't have any control over it, and then it's spread out so thinly all over the system, which makes it very difficult for you to understand what's happening, makes it difficult for you to organize it. And as many have pointed out, it seems to be almost a full-time job to try to organize it and to try to understand what's happening. And so, if you want to be able to fully understand it, fully predetermine where you want to go with it, with not only your medical system, but also your money, that, it is your money and you're paying for the services with your money, you should be involved. I mean, this is the future of not only finance, medicine. I think most arenas where you personally are involved are going to, well, involve you determining in which direction you go. So everyone should be involved. Everyone will be involved, whether they know it or not, because this is the future. Decentralized everything is coming, and it's here in medicine with this DAO.
Yes. Thank you, Christian. And yeah, being a DCARE holder empowers you actually to take part in management and direction of Definitize. And not only people be a part of global movement disrupting healthcare industry, but they also will be generating sustainable returns for taking part in this.
Yes, I suspect the returns are going to be pretty heavy. Yes, I suspect. Thank you.
Thank you, Christian, for your time, for your answers. Hope you enjoyed this short interview. And dear community, become definitized citizens today and change healthcare for the better.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Christian.